predict, and vote to gain points. Compete with other esports fans and climb the leaderboards. Straight, everything esports.
Here, 10 seconds on the clock. But this will be a very standard, extremely comfortable composition for Team Liquid, and they will lock that one away. We mentioned that to be okay, goes down to about 100 health as Double Lift looking for Wako as we got some biffo on the bottom side. Top side as well as Smithy's going to make his way in. Ziv not going to get stunned just yet as there we go. Belly Bop comes forward. The slow comes down. Ziv gets under the turret, but there's the last auto. Beautifully done from Team Liquid to get first blood.
And you asked how he felt about Silas. Well, he's just so slow, and that means that Smithy gets a free gank top side. However, now, Alex, potentially looking to pay that back.
Yep, the Abductive Scon can come in there, lands the chains as Jensen's going to flash, but it ain't going to be enough. The flash forward from Alex, and they lock down the return kill.
Yeah, nicely done there.
Done next, possibly, here in the mid lane, as there is a flashless Kiana. He could try and get some work done against. In he goes. Core JJ's even here. There's the flash forward. The grand entrance is down as Jensen diving on in, but it is going to be Core JJ with the ignite and the last auto for the kill.
That is a beautiful punish. With Smithy at 6, the bot lane has hit 6. You know, Jensen is 6. Like, those ultimates are now online.
There's the quickness. Core JJ able to precast it, and that is a very dead Nautilus. No aftershock for you, my friend. You had a CC bar above your head in a dragon fight coming up, because it is the dream Drake for AHQ. They should be able to get it based on how strong their composition is, but now they're going to have to fight themselves into a position in order to utilize it. Ziv is still trading relatively well, and the teleport is going to come back up. That's an equalizer, actually. He's going for this one. Rainbow is in his back pocket, but a little bit too far away is Alex, also in a similar boat. Impact gets under the turret, but there's the CC, and Ziv grabs the kill. Now Smithy wanting to utilize the extra turret damage as Core JJ has to get out of there. Alex is going to be there in time, and Core JJ limps away.
Engaged on and killed, and AHQ are coming over here, but TL have such better positioning.
Okay, well, the dragon down extraordinarily low. Alex gets into the pit, but can't steal it. Smithy with good smite buttons as Alex steals away an explosive cast, but Smithy goes golden and then destroys the Kiana. Ysera right in the middle of the fight, and he's going down very low. Ziv trying to come forward as well. He's thrown down the equalizer already, but it hasn't got the value that they want. He's still flashing forward, but can't do it. Double lift gets the kill onto the Rumble, and now Wako has to flash to get himself out of the way. Smithy still hunting as Alex will have the abscond, but there's the flash forward, special delivery. Here's a Silas, and Double Lift gets another. 7-3, TL are destroying.
And they also used it to dodge out on a very nice cast coming across there. I do think, however, it was the... hook is on.
Yeah, that's going to land as the ultimate comes out as well, and Rainbow very comfortably shows the supreme display of talent, continuing to try and put out fires around this map as Impact with some free time on the bottom. 10 seconds until those plates go down, and he's going to be able to eat through a few more as another cast comes in. That's the from Smithy. Alex able to run away with his quickness that he hijacked from before as the grand entrance comes forward. And Alex, I mean, he's surviving for a while. The Kingslayer is really strong, and now Rainbow gets in. Smithy gonna get taken down. The beautiful bait, now the flash forward. The complete commitment from AHQ as Ziv teleports in. Double Lift now completely by himself, manages to pop the depth charge with the Feather Storm and escapes, and now Ziv might be in trouble. Oh! Wind up, not quite enough as once again Ysera comes forward and kills Jensen. When will the action end?
TL with they lost track completely of where the rest of AHQ is. Impact did not have TP to join, and TL may lose this turret or more as well.
Yeah, another equalizer comes in, and Double Lift is completely out of position. Nowhere that he could go. As now Rainbow still diving on. Predator has been popped here as Smithy thinking about going aggressive, but TL do not need to. They can bide their time. They still have vision control on that dragon. As there's another drench line, max range as the equalizer is gigantic. It's a big shockwave, but is it going to be enough? Because Jensen was just popped at the beginning. Oh, it's a Bridget Flame Talent under 3 members. Impact limps away, but does survive.
AHQ find the engage and will even the dragon score here. Team Liquid.
That is coming up for AHQ needs to be capitalized on.
Oh, another max range dredge line onto Smithy. He flashes, but there is still going to be that depth charge, and Wako has a killer instinct, and he's going to use it. Takes down the fat man in the jungle.
It's going to be AHQ having to check into them, which can be a very difficult situation if they can maintain control.
However, they do have the wards to be able to do for it. You can see they group first.
Another flash forward. This time Ysera doesn't get the dredge line. The depth charge is in as Double Lift takes down the support. Already in this fight, AHQ, they wanted the fight.
TL, he just straight up missed it. And this should be Team Liquid's dragon on spawn here.
And whilst you talk about nerves, you also have to talk about composure. And that was just double lift saying, you know what, I'm not in danger, however, fight on.
Yep, Alex is going to throw down the quickness of his own into the backline. Supreme display of talent is huge. Onto Core JJ is now Impact. He has the ball on his head, but the shockwave isn't as strong as they want. The Dragon is snuck by double lift by himself, and they're not.
None of them available again because of that play in the mid lane. So that is going to be a huge factor in the coming Baron fights, as Smithy might have caught out.
Well, Rainbow's actually looking to try and start the fight here. Is going to go invisible as the Chilling Smite comes down. Rainbow not an option. It is going to be the shutdown with command dissonance there from Jensen. That's a weird word.
Just pushing 3 people into a wall and nearly one-shotting them all is certainly interesting.
Yeah, well, Jensen now going to be fighting against Alex. He hijacked himself that shockwave as now he's just diving on in. We'll have another Kingslayer, but the cavalry has arrived. There's so many shields, and Jensen just wanders away and watches double lift get the kill on the AHQ jungler.
And they do have so much control. However, still just trying to get control of that mid lane wave first.
Yeah, and TL is doing this very intelligently. They're mostly just using double lift to solo the Dragon.
Assumed AHQ weren't going to do the Baron, and it was a decent assumption. Well, now Supreme Display of Talent will find Core JJ, and maybe Rainbow and the rest of the squad can start.
And he can force them to continually check this area.
Maybe he didn't need the Ignite, perhaps. As we're going to start this fight one more time. Another Feather Storm from Double Lift. He does do a fair bit of damage with the Blade Caller. Not quite enough value that you want, but he stays alive for so long. Eventually, he's going to be taken down by Rainbow in the backline. Impact's getting work done, but that's not the fight that the big Crocodile needs to be in an A.
Once again, Kiana on the flank, looking to generate another fight.
Well, Alex just poking there with the Q. Ysera's going to dive in. It's a brilliant equalizer as immediately the Gragas is going to fall. The Supreme Display of Talent into the backline, runs around the wall, destroys a couple as AHQ. They've lost no one. The ult.
For AHQ, they will get the Baron for sure, as you're saying, and a big advantage now in this game, trying over and over to pull off this team fight, and they are finally rewarded with
the punch onto the carries. And Liquid need to be able to navigate. The big cooldown's better than this.
We'll see whether they can defend their turrets here, as the inner is now in trouble in the mid lane. Bottom side of the map is also being pushed by Ziv. So Rainbow looking for impact, does find the stun as Wako going to get the activation on the Killer Instinct. Smithy gets on forward, does go golden, but Wako does the same thing, but on the wrong position of the map. He stays alive for so damn long, but it is not long enough, and is going to be taken down. It's a one.
Breathe a bit of a sigh of relief there as they do limp away, not extending that gold lead.
And I do want to say that was a big miss to spot him out.
See where the minion wave is going to be. Is AHQ going to move on up? They spot Team Liquid coming on out. They don't have eyes on absolutely everyone, but another dredge line is going to land on double lift once again. A huge Supreme Display of Talent. It is complemented by the equalizer, and now Impact's trying to fix it, trying to restore balance, but he can't. He just takes down the Nautilus.
At the very least, AHQ can retreat to the Baron, but they want the game.
And you can see that it is going to be cannon still up. However, that's over aggression.
Yep, Rainbow is going to go down to the GA. Smithy still going to be there. He's still got damage. Jensen as well.
This low? I mean, potentially even just an ult from Xmithy could kill him, so he's got to be very, very careful. Xmithy here looking for the steal, potentially.
Yep, teleport is going to
go.
Oh! The steal for Xmithy. He may have saved it, but Team Liquid as another equalizer comes down. It's once again very, very strong, but Alex is not going to survive. Team Liquid say thanks for point away, made sure they kept that vision available so that smite could happen. And Elder Drake, now this is a really strong one as Team Liquid pick it up. Augmented double Infernal Drakes, but Core JJ cannot double lift with a couple of autos, is going to secure it. The inhibitor turret in the mid lane should survive for the next little while. Team Liquid able to break the base.
Hooks on.
Side. Another dredge line is going to land. Jensen once again has to go into the Zonyas, as that's the Supreme Display of Talent onto 4 members, and then the Killer Instinct in the back line to Augmented. Impact once again trying to be the hero, but he can't do it. A double kill for Alex, as if he can! Diving over the base gate.
Back of that Supreme Display of Talent, and now TL, they want to close this one out.
Yep, Alex now trying to defend. He's got a fair bit of damage onto these minions as Ysera, down to half health, very quickly is just destroyed by the Culvermeek, and they definitely are. After that team fight from Impact, one more Nexus turret stands in the way of Team Liquid as Alex now with the Dominus, but he's shut down. No dominance today, as there is going to be the backdoor bonus, but Team Liquid are done on Summoner's Rift for this game. The Nexus will be taken down, and AHQ, they were winning until they lost. Team Liquid Liquid get the win.
And I learned this yesterday, but in North America, they say, we'll take those. A very close affair right now, but it is ultimately Liquid that will move to 2-1 in their group.
Yep, the win still counts. It's still up there on the board. Team Liquid certainly some things to take away from that one, but you also have to look, not only at the mistakes that Liquid had.